What's up, all gamers, and welcome back to the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green 100% walkthrough. In the last episode, we finished off with Islands 5 and 6, and I got a Togepi, and off-screen I finally evolved it into a Togetic. It evolves into this thing through happiness. It took a while because it's been a few days for me off-screen. I went through a dental procedure, I got my wisdom tooth taken out, and I sounded super silly, so I wasn't really able to record. And then I was actually super slick. I went down here and I bypassed this lady right here and I caught a Phanpy in this grass. So I'm going to be trying to level up this Phanpy a little bit till it evolves. I have it right here. I named him Wheels. You're going to see why once this thing evolves in 3 levels. But for right now, we're going to go up and we're going to go to the trainer tower. And again, we're on Island 7 right now, and at the end of this video, I'm going to capture yet another legendary Pokemon. It's going to be our legendary dog that's roaming around off the islands. Because after this, we should be completely finished with all the islands. We should be ready for the Elite Four rematch. Depending on how long this island takes us, though, we might be able to get to Cerulean Cave. We'll see, though. But yeah, I didn't level up too hard. I'm trying to get everyone to at least around 60-ish. I'm going to try to get everyone to around 65-ish so we can at least defeat the Elite Four comfortably, but we'll see. This time around, the Elite Four has a lot of very good Pokemon. Like, they took all the trash out and like all their trash movesets, and they literally just gave everyone the best moveset possible. Like, everyone has Ice Beam, freaking Thunder, Blizzard, Psychic. They really do their best to cover all of their weaknesses. So it's gonna be a little bit harder this time around, especially with their levels being so much higher. But with enough revives and full restores, I think we'll make it. We could always just cheat and use all the legendaries, but I think maybe we just use one of them. I don't know. It'll depend. We'll see how it goes. I don't think we're gonna need to, but. Alrighty. By the way, there is a hidden item right here. If we're lucky, if we are in Group B, we will get a Pearl right here. And if we are lucky and we're in Group C, we'll get a big Pearl right here. And unfortunately, we are in neither of those, looks like. You know, part of me always wanted to use this Pokemon in Silver and Gold. This Pokemon appears in Silver and Gold, and I've always wanted to use it. But I just didn't like the moveset that it kind of learns, so I never ended up using it, but I've still always wanted to. Damn, that hurt. Oh yeah, I deleted Cut from this thing and taught it Sludge Bomb. If you guys didn't already notice. I don't think we're going to need Cut anymore, so. Alright, so shouldn't be any trainers. This is the Pokemon Tower, or I guess the Trainer Tower. And yes, you can buy items here. You can buy a bunch of good stuff here. We don't need any of that, though. I kind of already maxed out all my stuff. But yeah, here you got to go through a series of fights. You have to go through 8 battles in a row. You can come back and heal. You can use items, and you get a reward for clearing each mode. So if you win 8 battles and single mode, you get an upgrade. Upgrade is used to evolve Porygon. They're all basically held items that evolve Pokemon. So single mode is upgrade. Double mode is Dragon Scale for Seadra. Knockout mode is Metal Coat, either for Onix or Scyther. And mixed mode is King's Rock, either for Poliwhirl into Politoed or Slowbro into Slowking. So since all of those involve trade items, we're not going to be doing that. It's literally not important at all for us. You can't get experience inside that trainer tower, so it's literally pointless for us to clear it out. It's literally all just trade item stuff. So we're just going to go down here, and we're going to fight a bunch of Pokemon. This guy's going to teach us Swords Dance if we want it. I was thinking about teaching Scorch that, but I'm not going to do it. I think I'm going to teach it to another Pokemon that we're going to get very shortly, so I think maybe after this guy we can, or girl, it's clearly a girl. Aroma, Lady Miah. Yeah, definitely a girl. Yeah, we're going to want to capture one more Pokemon down here, and it's going to be very, very rare. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys, the Pokemon I caught in the Lost Cave. I forgot about that. I'll go to the Pokédex right now and show you guys. We did finally catch it after looking for so long. Let me just sludge bomb the shit out of all these grass types real quick. There we go. Alright, tell me that motherfucker don't look like a tire, dude. He looks like a tire! That's why I called him Wheels. Looks like a piggy with horns and a tire, I don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna take this thing, so. Alright, so there it is, there's Murkrow. Remember, if you have their leaf green, you guys are gonna get Misdrevious instead. And yeah, unfortunately, when Jynx was in the daycare, unfortunately, they replaced Ice Beam with Perish Song. I totally forgot that Jynx was gonna learn that at that level, so I didn't think it was gonna be in there that long for it to level up, but I guess I lost track of time, and oh damn, we should have healed. Oh well, it's okay. But yeah, I learned Perish Song in place of Ice Beam, so I had to teach Jynx Blizzard. I didn't want to go all the way through buying all those coins again and buying Ice Beam, so I just taught it Blizzard. If I do Ice Beam again, I'll probably teach it to Vaporeon. Yeah, if I still sound a little bit funny, I did still, like, literally just 2 days ago have my wisdom tooth taken out, so might not sound 100%, but I'm trying, because Halo just came out like freaking 2 days ago, and I played it a little bit on Wifey's account. We were supposed to play it together, but she totally was just like, nah, I ain't doing it, man. So I actually just wasted like 2 days playing on her account when I could have been recording it, but it is what it is. But I did get a little bit, I got all the way up to like the library. Almost up to the library, I should say. And yeah, a lot of things are pretty different. I got it to, I think actually mission 5, right before you get to where the flood is and stuff. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. I can't really say it. I'll form my complete opinion of it when I'm finished of it. But it seems, I like the graphics, but it still seems like it's not the same. I don't know. Can't say if it's a good thing or a bad thing yet, but and swap to Charizard. Unfortunately, we still need all his HMs, so I wasn't able to make him forget all those moves just yet. But once we're done with this island, and we go to Cerulean Cave, we will be able to forget all his moves and actually get him a good moveset. I think I'm gonna keep Fly and Blast Burn, but Rock Smash and Strength, they gotta go. Because, well, I don't know. We are gonna be able to use Fly, and we're going to be able to use Blast Burn finally in Elite Four, because Steelix is going to be weak to Fire, since it's going to be Steel type, so that's going to be like the only time we really use Fire, I think. But if I can just get everyone to like 60, maybe probably 62, 63, then I think we'll probably still have a decent chance at beating the Elite Four. I don't know, we're going to have to, I think we're going to be struggling a little bit, that low level, but we'll see what we can get ourselves to. I think we're gonna have enough special attack to carry us through. I punish people who abuse Pokemon. Hey, good job. As you should. You're as you should, lady. You don't seem to be a problem trainer. I hope not. I don't want to cause no problems. Right, hidden barrier right here. our last trainer fight until we get to the next area. When I'm with Eve, it feels like we could never lose. Oh, my friend. Sorry about that. Sorry about this. Brace yourselves. A Golduck and a Psyduck. Bro, tell your woman to evolve her damn Pokemon. Tell her to bro, what are you doing? Don't seems like you're looking out, man. Does not seem like you're looking out at all for her. Special attack could have been up, up, up. When I'm with Eve, it doesn't feel like I've lost. Oh well. That changed real quick, didn't it? Oh, well, that's great. I'm gonna work harder with John. Well, we didn't need to know that as the audience. Level 50 Fearow. Ooh, good XP, good XP. Feels like we're finally getting all this XP without an experience share, but in due time. We actually need to catch 2 Pokemon here. One's gonna be a Skarmory, and the other will be a surprise, 'cause I don't know if we're gonna be able to find this damn thing. Alright. This is where we can start grabbing it, if we find it. We're running from Geodudes because they know Explosion up here in the mountains, so just so you guys know, that will probably one-hit KO any Pokemon you have, regardless of its defense. I'll do my best so I won't drag down my mentor Lex. That's so cool, you guys are an awesome duo. Use Blast Burn and then see if we can have Blizzard hit. Oh nice, let's go. I think they both should die. Blizzard hits both Pokemon, so... Oh wow. Y'all tank Blizzard? That's crazy. They do have high defense, I guess, both those Pokemon. Charizard has to freaking recharge here, so this should finish. And it was a crit, let's go. I think it was a good experience. Hey, you're a good trainer, alright. Red found 1 nugget. Alright, so right here is probably going to be the best place to find the 2 Pokemon that we're looking for. Nice, quick level up off that. Damn, so I shit you not, we just found it already. Larvitar. Very, very good Pokemon, only unfortunately around here. But this thing is an absolute beast. It's female, it's rock ground right now, it's bold nature. Huh. That means defense up, attack down. But it looks like it's kind of... I don't wanna... Let's see if we can find a Skarmory, and we'll see if we can find another one. Before I give this thing experience share. Oh my god. I just found 2 in a row. What the hell? The rarest Pokemon in like the whole entire wild. And I swear we just found 2 in a row. That's kind of insane. It might have been meant to be. Alright, so after long last, we finally caught a Skarmory. It's a steel flying type. We sent this thing back to the PC because we didn't have any room for it. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, I want to put that in my party too for Dragonite. But since we went through all the trouble of already building up Dragonite and Charizard, we'll leave it out. But yeah, I didn't find any more Larvitars, unfortunately, so whoops. Alright, so let's go in here. We're gonna have a little bit of a puzzle for us in here. This is the way that we want to do it. I know we want to start from the top down, it's a little bit weird, but... Alright, there we go. I had to think about it for a second. A mysterious rumble echoed somewhere far, far away. Okay, so what that just did is that just unlocked all the unknown for us. I'm not going to be capturing all 26 of them, because the unknown, for those that do not know, is a type of Pokemon that spells out the alphabet, and there's 26 different kinds of them, and they're all different shapes that kind of looks like the alphabet. Yeah, so I'm not going to be capturing all 26 of them. It's 26 letters in the alphabet, But I will show you guys where they all are and where to go to grab all of them if for some reason you want to grab all 26. Oh my god, I totally forgot to give freaking homeboy the, you know what, I think I'm gonna actually go back real quick and see what that other Larvitar is, so that I can see what I want to do with these two, because I need to give one of them experience share already. It's gonna take me a little while to train it up and use it, so I do want to use it in Elite Four, and we're unfortunately going to have one more area to use it in. At least this thing, I guess, got a little bit of XP. Might want to heal up too, because we have no more peepees in our move. We got no more peepees. Yeah, all these other Pokemon that we're saying that we can't capture that are going to go into our Pokedex, unfortunately, you're just going to have to trade from another Pokemon game, so you can't actually get them, this being one of them. I know, look how cool it is. You kind of want one, right? Gotta come from Silver and Gold, unfortunately, or Ruby and Sapphire. Which I don't actually know how that's going to work, since this is ported over. I don't even know if you can get the other games on the Nintendo Switch. I think you can if you pay for the membership. I think they have their own emulator on here. But, again, I think you're gonna still need 2 Switches, so... yeah, let's go Flyback. And I swear to god, I just made it back and I found another one. But I just decided to catch it just in case. But we're just gonna go ahead and stick with the one that I got. This one is docile nature, so what that means is it's defense up and defense down. I decided to go with this one just because it's neutral, so it raises defense by 10%, and then it decreases defense by 10%, so it really doesn't do anything. So it really doesn't get a buff or a nerf. So I decided to take that one over the one that, you know, deletes my attack by 10%, but raises defense. So we'll just stick with this one. Bruno. How do you know Bruno? He trained with someone by the name of Brawly. Interesting. Another Elite Four member. I find it funny though how Dragonite can't learn Swords Dance, because I swear I feel like I remember Lance using that in Gold and Silver. Or am I thinking of Dragon's Dance? Might be a completely different move. But I feel like it was Swords Dance. So why can't it learn it in this game? But yeah, we'll just stick with our good old neutral Larvitar here, evolve it to a Tyranitar hopefully by the time we're ready for the Elite Four. And if not, we'll just drag his ass along under-leveled maybe, because I'm just trying to finish this, to be honest. We'll see how far we can get though. If so, I'll just try and work off screen to get him up to level. Yes, level, you little demon. Unfortunately, his final evolution is as pain in the ass as Dragonite though. His final evolution was at level 55, so we got a ways to go. Might actually use all our rare candies on him once we get, I want to say, get him to like level 40, 35 maybe even? I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. It's definitely pretty fast right now. Whoa, you're tough. How about protecting it? What? My dude, you look like a grown-ass man in the mountains. What you doing up here? You don't need protecting. Those shoes you have are pretty snazzy. Thank you, my mommy got them for me. We want to, oh my god, we want to delete this thing as fast as we can because it's going to use minimize like a motherfucker until we can't hit this damn thing. Dude, no way, it started already, dude. And then it's going to use defense curl up the ass too. So on top of it being super freaking strong, oh no, we're never going to be able to hit this thing and it's going to be super freaking defensive. I cannot believe this thing. Please die. Oh no. This thing can heal too. It's got Egg Bomb and it can heal. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute, huh? Maybe I should use Toxic on this thing. I should get Vileplume out of here and use Toxic so at least it takes never-ending damage. Hey, yo, Strength? What the heck? Strength just outdid Blast Burn in damage. How does that make sense? Doesn't make sense, but I'll fucking take it. Shoot, that's really good XP too. We might have to Verse Seeker that and just use Strength. Maybe we can one-hit TKO it. Alright, let's go this way and grab this item that's over here. My conditioning's in top form. Well, you are in the mountains, so I would hope so. I have to run from a mountain lion, you know? Or an Entei or some shit. I forget they don't even have freaking regular animals in here. It feels like they just have freaking Pokemon. They're like, mountain lion? What's that? What's a mountain lion? You know, we got Delkitties up here. Except not really. We don't have Delkitties. That might be the most ferocious thing, right? Pissed off Delkitty. This is the one that evolves from Tyrogue when it has special stats. I put it in the description of that other video. The egg video. You guys can finally see what it looks like now. I think this guy's gonna be our other physical attacker. I think we're gonna leave him because I don't think he's gonna have too much special attack things, so I'll just try to keep him a special attacker. Give him like Earthquake and a few things. Actually, we could probably give him Strength. No, we don't need to actually after this because we're not gonna be able to use Strength on anything. It all goes the same way. Hopefully we don't find a Graveler in here. One more. I feel like it's always the last one. Nice. And the encounter rate's really, really low. So yeah, King's Rock right here. That's why we don't need to go to the battle tower and get another one. Unless you want to for some reason, then you can go up there and get one for if you have, you know, both games. You look strong. Let me battle you, please. Alright, so we are getting up to the place where we're going to be able to get really good XP. This is kind of like the best farming spot in the whole entire game. Either this guy or the lady underneath. These guys give really good XP. And I think that this can kind of... oh my god. Nice, we one-shot it. I thought we were about to die. Like, actually. But yeah, either this guy or the lady underneath, they have like the best XP because they each have 5 Pokemon and really high level Pokemon, so a lot of people use these two for the best experience point farm in the game. And that's probably where we're going to be leveling our Larvitar off screen if we decide to do it at all. Critical hit. Rock Slide, hey, we'll take that, actually. This thing is going to learn Crunch, so it's actually going to eventually replace Bite. And it already comes with Sandstorm, so I think we might be keeping Sandstorm, but also I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we teach it any ground type moves. Well, that was the wrong type of move to use against a dragon, my mans. Yeah, eventually I'm going to give this thing something to cure its confusion, so I think that's going to help us a lot, especially in the Elite Four. I think... Oh, critical hit, let's go. Unless we choose to go for Dragon Fang, which I don't think I'm going to. Uh-oh. Bye, Charizard. My fault. I should have switched you out. I don't know why I didn't. I was just smashing the B button, to be honest with you. I knew it. You're as tough as I thought. Alright, slight heal for Jynx here. We just use some Moo Moo Milk. Let's go down. So right here you can see you can kind of both barely get these two in the little frame here for Verse Seeker. And this house right here is actually a full heal for you guys, and I totally should have actually just said that before I used Moo Moo Milk, but that's okay. We're gonna see if we can get one Verse Seeker off here before we go down to the bottom, and then I'll fight these guys off screen real quick. We'll just Psychic Spam all of these, they should all die. Oh, Ninetales, look at you. So strong. Yeah, we're Ice type, so that hurt a lot, huh? Alright, you know what? We're actually gonna see if we can put this guy to sleep. Drain his energy. I don't like being in the yellow. Especially when I'm trying to get her to the 60. Oh wow, barely lived. Still asleep. I guess we can just do it again. Yay, we made 60. He's 25. Thank you, I feel like I've been set free by losing to you. Okay, well. Sure thing, I guess. Alright, in here, on the table, this is an item to raise the critical hit rate of Chansey, called Lucky Punch. If you talk to this guy, he's gonna dance with you and full heal you. Yay, we're full healed. Alright, and down here, there's a hidden item right here, Cherry Berry. It's gonna be the last one of this area. Let's see what we can get with for a Seeker here. It's like we got only one. That's fine. Let's see if we can get Dragonite to 60 real quick though. Alright, so I actually just got Ice Beamed and literally super died. Poor Dragonite. So down here, there's gonna be a total of 7 little islands. It's gonna be 4 to the left and 3 to the right. 4 of these islands are going to have heart scales, but they're only going to have art scales if you are in Group C. So hopefully you guys get lucky. Like I said, these reset every single time. So there's going to be one on the far top left island over here to the left, and then there's going to be one in the middle left. There's also only going to be 4 trainer fights, and every single one of these islands is going to have some ruins for you. They are going to have your So you walk around in here a little bit and boom, there is your unknown. This is obviously a P. Go ahead and Thunder Wave and just capture at least one of them. There we go, we caught it. It's flat thin body, it's always stuck on walls. Its shape appears to have some meaning. So I actually did just lie. I think there's 28. There's 28 because you also have, I think, 2. I don't know if there's a question mark or an exclamation mark, but this one right here, I believe, has 5. And then this one right here has 5. I think they all have 5 except for Monian Chamber has 2 and Vipoise Chamber has 2 as well, but every other chamber has 5. So looks like we did get lucky and we are gonna get some heart scales. Let's go. So I think the heart scale that we want is right in front of it. There we go. That's the middle one. There should be another one for us in the top left. Go ahead and waterfall. These guys I think all these guys should be weak to water, all the trainers. There's only 4 trainers here on all these islands. I think this top left one, yeah, this one doesn't have anything, but I think this top left one is the one with the other heart scale. Yep, to the left. I think up here in the corner, there we go. I think this is the one that has 2. Yep, Vipoise, and then the one all the way on the right hand side, literally all the way on the right, is going to be the one that has 2 as well. Every other one should have 5. Let's go ahead and max repel. If you are in Leaf Green, you can find a new Pokemon here called Mantine. It's gonna be like a little stingray, little flying water Pokemon, super cute. It has a baby version called Mantike, and Mantike only evolves when Remaraid's in the party, so just know that. We're gonna go over here and actually fight the other people, and hopefully get the other 2. That's just like Clifford. Clifford is in the person? No, I'm thinking of Dewford. Dewford's another town in another game. Fight you and you. Alright, it's a level up too. Hell yeah. Alright. Level up for you too. Alright, so heart scale right here next to these 2 lovely people. And on the last island should be the last heart scale and also last trainer battle. It's gonna have all rock type Pokemon, so. Huh, maybe all the way up here? Probably all the way up here. There we go. It was right around here. Alright, so that's all 4 heart scales. a mystic Pokemon is sent to sleep inside here. For the most part, too, by the way, all of these chambers for the unknown, they're gonna have one appear a lot more often than the other one. So all the unknown are gonna basically be at like 40%, and 20%, and 20%, and then like 10%, and then one's gonna be at like 1 or 2%. So just be wary of that. You're gonna be getting a lot of like 50, 30, 10, 8, 2%, stuff like that. So if you, for some reason, you want to grab all 28, don't get discouraged, you'll find it eventually. They all come in at level 25, so there's really no trick to, you know, getting one up here before the other. You just gotta be patient and realize that it's part of the process. And I think this is the one, yeah, this is the other one that only has 2. So you're gonna have, I think, one here that's gonna be at 99%, which is gonna be the one that I'm gonna find, almost guaranteed. It's gonna kind of look like an A. Yeah. And then the other one is gonna look like a, I think it's gonna be a question mark. It's gonna look like a question mark. That's gonna be the one that's gonna come in at 1%. But yeah, that's it. We're done with all the islands. So I'm gonna go back and farm a little bit more off these trainers over here, the Verse Seeker ones, and then I will see you guys. Alright, my friends, so we're back in Viridian City, and it's time to catch our legendary dogs. So this is the strat that we're going to be using. We're going to be using a bunch of max repels. So I have 4. It's not really a bunch, if I'm being honest. But we want to have a Pokemon that's under level 50 in the front here. That's going to be my little Larvitar here, which, yes, I did do a little bit of training. And, got this thing up to level 45, so it needs about 10 more levels to evolve. But what we want to do is we actually just want to run around in the grass a little bit here. And if nothing pops up, we go in here, we come back out. That's going to reset the area. So basically what's going on right now, what I'm doing, is a legendary dog every single time that you change locations, the dog is going to move to the next route. So I just reset the area once. Let's just say that the legendary dog is in Vermilion City and he just jumped to Fuchsia City, right? Or maybe he jumped to Route 15. If we reset the area again, he's going to jump another route. He's going to go to Route 18. Maybe he jumps again and maybe now he's on Route 1. Maybe he jumps again and now he's finally on my route, right? So that's every time we reset the area. That's what we're doing. So it doesn't look like he's here either. That's why we bought so many max repels. That way we don't run into any of the wild Pokemon that's here that are basically crap that we don't want, right? Otherwise we're going to be running into a bunch of level 2s and level 3s and we don't want that. So there's nothing in here. We can also actually, you know, not waste any of our max repels and we can literally just do this. Right? And eventually maybe we'll run into something. And we know if we run into one, then we know that it's going to be our legendary dog. Doesn't look like we got anything, so we're going to reset it again. You can also do this outside Pewter City, at the bottom of the grass too. You can also do it there. There's a lot of places that you could do this. You just got to make sure that there's only like one patch of grass that the legendary Pokemon can go to. So it said that it could be on your whole entire route, but it's also been said that it can go to like any patch of grass, so I always just want to make sure you know, just get like one patch of grass. Now, Repel's effect wore off. Let's pop another one. I wanted to actually bring Crobat since I did give it Quick Claw. And maybe I actually probably should have. I did give it Quick Claw and it does have Mean Look, so the Pokemon can actually run away. It's a lot easier for us since we actually have Suicune and he's the only one out of the 3 dogs that can't use the move Roar because he doesn't have it. And Roar makes you, you know, run away, makes you flee in battle no matter what. So if you use Mean Look and you're going up against Suicune, then you don't need to waste your Master Ball. But I'm going to do it anyways. And the last legendary that we're actually going to have is going to be Mewtwo. But yeah, this could take up to like 30 or 40 tries because there's that many routes in the whole entire game. And there's also, you know, that chance that I'm not walking around enough. Alright, like freaking 12 resets later, let's... Damn, maybe this thing's just scared of Larvitar. Are you scared of Larvitar? I know he's ugly, but just wait till he evolves one more time. He'll get a lot cuter, I promise. Oh, there we go. We found him. Alright, Suicune. So, like I said, if we have Crobat, I would recommend actually just getting Crobat to, like, at least level 49. So that way, you know, his speed is, like, right there. So I have him at 43, and maybe even with Quick Claws, he's not even faster than this thing. But, like I said, this thing goes off your starter. Whatever Legendary Dog has the advantage to your starter, that's what Legendary Dog you're going to get. So we have Suicune since we picked Charmander. If you have Bulbasaur, you're going to get Entei, and if you pick Squirtle, you're going to get Raikou. And we're finally going to use our Master Ball. And we'll just thug it out with Mewtwo, I mean. Yeah, always catches without fail. You're not running away from me, you little shit. This Pokemon races across the land. It is said that north winds will somehow blow whenever it appears. So cool. Now the question is, do we replace our Vaporeon for this thing? I don't know. It's only level 50 and our Vaporeon's already level 62. I think at this point Suicune slows us down. I kind of want to check the stats on him though. See if he's better than ours. Because if he's at level 50, 12 levels down, but has better stats, you know, there's only one thing we gotta do. Put him in here with my other legendaries. Alright, let's see. Quiet Nature is so good for us too. Oh my goodness. Bubble Beam. Sorry, see, he doesn't have the move Roar. It's 120, 104, 120. Unfortunately, dude kind of has trash stats. Unfortunately. Yeah, he has trash stats. Alright, you guys. We have one thing left to do, but we're going to save that for the next video. We're going to go to Cerulean Cave to get our very last legendary. And, I'll see you guys there. That's the cave right there we're going to go to. That one houses Mewtwo. Oh, I'm going to leave it for next episode, and then we'll take on the Elite Four and finish the series. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a successful week or weekend, all my successful gamers.